Right, good afternoon, and hobby time is, I'm still snatching time up here. It's not as it used to be, but I'm still getting a little bit done. Work's settling down now, so hopefully things are on the turn for the better. I'm getting over my annual sinus and chest infection. I get it every year this time of year. I don't know why. Obviously the change in the seasons, but it knocks me back a little bit. But I've been doing a few bits and pieces, and the Landschnecks are coming on quite well. I finished the first shot unit. I painted up 30 figures, and I based them on bases of 4 figures to a base, which I think will look quite good. I haven't done the command yet because I just played through the box. There'll be a fairly fluid setup, I think, when it comes to base unit sizes. I think it's all to learn, and thanks to Ken Riley, Yorkshire Gamer, who gave me some sound advice last week. That boy knows his stuff. So what I'll do, I'll go down to the bench in a second and show you what I've done. But I've also bought 2 packs of these. I've got a few more inbound. The unit sizes, I think, for pikes will be either 32 or 48 strong. I'll be basing 8 figures to a base. Again, so I can vary the size of the blocks. And I'm working out a way to paint Landschnecks quickly. And I'll tell you about that in a moment. Right, so here we are. So it's 28 figures from a 30 figure box. I've 2 more there, and they'll be going onto a command base. So the figures, the majority of the figures are sprayed in a white undercoat. And which is quite handy for the lighter colours. But then I realised it's quite time consuming. So I then sprayed up a lot of the figures in a dark brown. And then all of a sudden you've got the handguns painted, the stocks. You got, for example, this guy's jerkin, footwear, pouches, etc. So it helps just a little bit, and a few of the hats. But it's quite involved, but it can be as involved as you want it to be. I think the figures are very, very nicely sculpted. They do make for a rather colourful looking unit. The figures are purposely in loose order on these bases, not as loose as I'll make these skirmishers, but I don't think they'd be really tightly packed if they were firing away. So those were a mixture of white undercoat and dark brown, and then with the pike, which I'm working through now. Which one's my worst? I haven't finished these. These are sprayed in chainmail. I think it was army painter spray. And again, it just, I haven't finished obviously these. I'm still doing the clothing, but it just takes that little step away of doing the armour, sword hilts, etc., belt buckles. And obviously when you've got loads of different colours, you do need just to hurry us along a little bit. The pike are not too bad. I'm always concerned about bendy pikes. I do prefer using metal pike, although extremely dangerous to the unwary. They do, a couple of these have got a slight bend in them, which I have worked out, and come on, you. No, it doesn't want to play, does it? Does that sometimes. So I think I've done 2, so 3, 6, 9, 10. And I've got another 10 to paint, to spray up, and that'll be all the armoured ones. And then I'll go into the more the clothing side of things, and I'll go back to the white and dark brown undercoat. Just see how quick we can push these through. I've got a few days off next week, so hopefully make a few inroads. But that's it. I think it's going to be quite a colourful looking army. If I can stick with it, which enthusiasm remains high. And they say do a couple of command bases, and I think I've got a rather large box of figures coming soon. Yeah, how's that look? Yes, I'll give an update next week, and we'll see how it's going. Thanks for watching.